Hi there guys, welcome back to the next video in my Kanto Solo Run series, where I aim to solo the game with a Pokemon chosen by our randomizer wheel. Let's recap the rules and get straight back into it. First off, the wheel decides which is 3 Pokemon, choose one of the 3 and we do the run with that Pokemon. Secondly, I can only use that Pokemon in battle, but I can catch utility Pokemon for HMs. Third, I can't heal in battle using items, but healing outside of battle is allowed, and moves like Recover and Rest also allowed. Fourth, I can use the Badge Boost glitch, because it's kind of unavoidable in Gen 1. Finally, I can use TMs and HMs. Now let's recap, let's get on with the video. Okay, now the rules are out the way, let's get on with the spin the wheel. First up we have Arbok. Ooh. Poison type Pokemon, they're not very good in Gen 1, that could be quite interesting. Spin 2, we're going to get Tentacool. Oh yes, I've been wanting to do a Tentacool run for quite a long time. I might be going with Tentacool. What comes up third? Pidgeot. Nah, we're going with Tentacool. First evolution Pokemon, water type. This will be a good run. Okay, now we've got Tentacool chosen on the wheel. Let's get started with the run. So, considering water types are very powerful in Gen 1, you'd think that Tentacool would actually be the same, but that'd be where you're wrong. Brock in itself is actually going to be a real challenge for Tentacool, and that comes down to the starting moveset. So Tentacool starts off without any water moves, and it actually doesn't learn any till, well, you could arguably say that it learns its first water move when you find Water Gun in Mount Moon. But its starting moveset, as you'll see here, and we're going to choose Bulbasaur for this run, all we get is Acid. That's the only move we get to attack with. And while it's great that it lowers defense, it's not a water move. Poison types are resisted by rock types. So we're actually going to have quite a bit of problems against Brock because of that. Between level 5 and 8, we also pick up Supersonic, which also is an awful move. Acid isn't that bad of a move comparatively, considering it's 40 base power. It has the chance to reduce defense, but at level 8 we're not going to beat that junior trainer. So we need to go back and have a look at what else we can do to get some experience points, because there's nothing else we can do really apart from leveling up here. So Supersonic is an awful move, completely awful. It's got 55 accuracy just to be able to confuse the target. Luckily against this Bulbasaur we do hit it on the first time. It does hit itself in confusion, and Acid can reduce the defense quite considerably, so that means we can actually do more damage per hit. And because of this luck we actually managed to beat the rival at level 8. But that's still not going to be enough to beat the junior trainer and to beat Brock. So we had to level up till we actually got Wrap at level 13. Now Wrap's an interesting move. It is only 15 base power and 85 to 90% accuracy. But what it does is, once you've been hit by Wrap, up to 2 to 5 turns, you can't attack while it's doing damage. So when we're putting Brock into the equation, the more times we can conserve PP while dealing damage, the better really, because it means he's not hitting. But we managed to beat the junior trainer level 13, but what level can we actually be to beat Brock? So I tried this at level 14 just to see how we would do. Basically the strategy would be to try and set up Supersonic as early as possible and get those confusion hits. Annoyingly, the Geodude does get 2 defense curls in before we can do anything, which is why I switched to using Acid here, so we can start lowering the defense while dealing damage. Annoyingly, it gets rid of confusion, so we have to try and hit it again. It takes 2 turns to be able to do that. But mostly I want Geodude to be doing the damage to itself. It's getting its tackles in. We can't reduce its attack in any way, so annoyingly on this attempt we are going to lose, because we just can't get that consistent confusion on there to give us an edge. 55% accuracy is awful, and as soon as I can get rid of Supersonic I will be. I can guarantee you that. We don't even learn a water move till much later on, so we can't just level up and assume that once we get that we're going to start having an edge. So we're just going to have to keep using this strategy, hope the RNG works in our favour, try and confuse, try and reduce the defence, and then try and get Wrap working so they can't attack. So the defence is a little bit low there. We've got 4 hits before Wrap then stops hitting. Before it stops hitting. And this is why Wrap was the game-changing move for Tentacool in the early game. Because we're at half HP now, level 14, and we can use Supersonic on the Onyx. That means he's going to start hitting himself. We can start using Wrap because we do outspeed. Actually, no, it might be a speed tie. But as long as he's not using Bide or Tackle, that's great. We can continue using Wrap. We can continue whittling down his health. But if he uses Bide before we use Wrap, it accumulates all that damage that we do. And it's not going to work in our favour. So we need to time our moves really, really carefully. Thankfully, he hit himself in confusion there. And again, so we are going to win this attempt. Get him down to really low health. And this is why I wanted Wrap to go into this battle. Yes, Acid will do a lot more damage. It will reduce the defense. But using Wrap, it stops him from actually attacking, which is what we want. So we can beat Brock at level 14 with a Tentacool. Moving on to Celadon. Oh, sorry, not Celadon, Cerulean. Wow, I'm thinking way too far ahead on this run now. The Pidgeotto, again, is always going to be the biggest threat on this team. So we're going to use Water Gun, see how much we do. It's going to be about a 3-hit KO with Water Gun. Annoyingly, we get hit by Sand Attack. Thankfully, it's only 1, so it's not the worst thing in the world. We are level 19 now. Abra's a free battle, and this just shows how bad Supersonic is. That's 3 times we've missed, 4 times we've missed, 5 times we've missed, 6 times we've missed with Supersonic before it actually hits. That's how bad its accuracy is. So instead of using that against Abra, it's quicker, just take it down. When it comes to Rattata, its special defense at this point in the game is around about equal, so it doesn't matter whether you use Water Gun or use Acid, both of them are 40 base power, we're going to take it down in 2 hits. Bulbasaur, on the other hand, we need to get that Supersonic off, because we need our attack, and we need to make sure he doesn't attack us. Growl is also really annoying, so it now means that Acid is not going to do anywhere near as much damage. We've been Leech Seeded, and it's a battle against the clock now. I am not confident we're going to win this. It's going to become very close, but then he gets a tackle in and we've lost. So we need to try that again. We need to make sure we don't get hit by Sand Attack. I've got it at level 20 this time. And Water Gun's doing a lot more damage, but we do get hit a lot more by the Pidgeotto. But there's been no Sand Attack, so that's actually better. Abra doesn't have any attacking moves, so it's a free battle. Rattata, we got to hope it doesn't use Quick Attack. Going to be a 2-hit KO. Tail Whip, not the worst thing in the world. Bulbasaur comes out. We've got quite a good amount of HP. Supersonic doesn't land, and Vine Whip, because we are water poison, does not do super effective damage. This is why I was interested in doing a Tentacool run. I think it's the only poison water Pokemon in Gen 1, so it's got resistances that the likes of Squirtle wouldn't have. And that way we can take down the Bulbasaur quite comfortably. But next question is, can we beat Misty with just a Tentacool? We know for a fact she's not going to use water moves because we are a water Pokemon. But it also means our water moves aren't going to be effective. So we're level 23, we've gone through Nugget Bridge on this attempt. And Acid's going to be the main move we use here. We need to reduce that defense so we can do more damage. Supersonic needs to hit so that we can actually get a few more turns where they don't attack us. And thankfully she's only using Tackle. Defense drop there, but she will use an X-Defend at some point. There we go, there's the X-Defend, and we take it out. So, quite a comfortable victory. And that's due to the resistances we have in the AI that Gen 1 has. Moving on to the SSN, we're now going against the rival. This is going to be a good benchmark to see how we do against Surge. We did pick up Bubble Beam, we missed straight away. Gen 1 miss. But thankfully, Sand Attack doesn't hit, and we go through without losing too much HP. Raticate's not going to be too much of a problem as long as it doesn't get a Hyper Beam off, but we take it out in 1, so it's not a problem. We're going to use Acid against Kadabra, the defense drop, and thankfully it doesn't use Confusion. We're looking really good for this Ivysaur now. Again, Acid is going to be the main attack we use, because it does They've got that chance of the defense drop. It's going to be a 4-hit KO. Annoyingly, we got leech seeded there, so we could have taken out in 3 if it hadn't been leech seeded. So, there's the rival done first time on the SSN. So the next challenge is going to always be Surge. We might as well beat Surge before we head off to Rock Tunnel and the like. I don't think he's going to be a problem whatsoever. If we can get the Supersonic off, the Supersonic Boom, that's not good. We might not have enough HP to survive a Raichu here. Because we do have the type disadvantage here, Pikachu uses Thundershock, it's going to do quite a lot of damage. And he does use X-Speeds as well, we get Paralysed. This battle's not going our way whatsoever. But an Acid and a Confusion do take out the Pikachu. The Raichu, on the other hand, straight away uses Thunderbolt, and we've lost that attempt. So we need to think about this differently. Voltorb started with Sonic Boom, so we need to just take it down as soon as possible so we can keep our HP. Thankfully, Sonic Boom misses and he hits with a tackle. So we're going into Pikachu a lot better off. He uses X Speed and then Thundershock, which is not good, but it doesn't do very much damage. Tentacool Special is actually very, very good, especially for his first stage Pokemon. So Raichu is going to use Thundershock instead of Thunderbolt. If he had used Thunderbolt, we would have lost. He hits himself in Confusion, and he hits himself in Confusion again. This is why, as much as I have slated using Supersonic, it actually did really help us out there. Going into Rock Tunnel, I actually found problems that I wasn't expecting. And I keep forgetting that there are trainers with Slowpokes in here. And they know Confusion, they're bulky, and it's going to be hard to take them down. This attempt we lose, so I had to level up a little bit before going back and defeating them. But moving on to Celadon, out of all the choices we could have done, we could have gone to Lavender Tower and beat the rival, could have gone to Erica and beat her, but I decided I need to save some bit of time, so I'm going to go against Giovanni first and get that part of the game done with. Most of his Pokemon are going to go down to Bubble Beam, and he's quite an easy battle at level 31. Probably could have done that at a lower level, but I wanted to get past Giovanni, have a few more levels for Erica, because Erica's going to be a bit of a problem. Yes, we resist Grass because we are a part Poison, but it doesn't mean that she's going to be any easier. So we had to go and get Ice Beam from not the Game Corner, the department store, and that makes her a much easier battle. We do get the defense drop with Acid there against Tangela, which he has used Constrict. So, use Super Potion, but an Acid takes it down because of the defense drops. Vileplume comes out, we're going to use Acid, see if we get defense drop, but she uses Mega Drain. So we're going to have to switch to Ice Beam. It does more damage. And Petal Dance missed. That's interesting. Cool. So, at level 33 we learn Barrier, so we're going to keep this over Wrap because I want to be able to use a bit of Badge Boost glitch. And Barrier you can set up multiple times, so you can utilise the Badge Boost glitch this way. Going against the rival, it's the last thing you can do before the game properly opens up again. Going to use Ice Beam against the Pidgeotto, 1-hit KO. Gyarados comes out, and this is where I start to realise Gyarados is going to be a problem. So we start setting up a bit of defense. Ice Beam, it's going to do half damage, which is pretty good to be fair. You might see that there was a super effective notification there. That's technically incorrect. Because it's a water flying, the AI, well, the programming thinks that that's a super effective move against Gyarados, but it's not, it's neutral damage. Ivysaur comes out, and we've got Ice Beam to take that down. It didn't actually matter which Pokemon I chose for the starter. All of them were going to pose some problems in some way. Arguably, you could say Squirtle would have been a harder choice to fight against at the end, but I wanted to put Venusaur at the end because we don't actually use Venusaur too much in these runs. Mostly we've used Squirtle as the rival's Pokemon or Charizard secondly. So we haven't actually used Venusaur too many times. I want to see how we do against a Venusaur. Coming against Koga now. Annoyingly, his Coffin sets up Smokescreen, but we set up our barriers, so we've got a bit of Badge Boost glitch there. And we can start moving our way through his team. We have picked up Surf. It's a much more powerful water move than Bubble Beam. And it's going to take 3 hits to take down that Muck. So quite comfortably, we've already got through to the second Coffin. But because of the smoke screens, we can barely hit them. So this is going to be quite a tight battle. Tentacool's defense is actually pretty good as well, so even if we get hit by self-destruct on the Wheezing next, providing we can actually hit this coffin and get past it. There we go. One more and we miss. Okay, so providing I don't think we'll be able to tank it on this amount of HP. Can we? Oh, we do, thanks to the barrier. This is why we set up barrier. This is why we've got it. Okay, so after Koga, I could have went over to Silphco and did Sabrina and the rival there, but I want to go and get Blaine's badge first. It's the last badge that you get that adds on a badge boost glitch, so it's more important getting that right now for Tentacool than going against Silphco. And we're only level 38 at this point, but we are sweeping through his team quite easily. Surf is just decimating his team. When it comes to Arcanine though, it's going to be a problem. If he uses Takedown, that's probably going to one-shot us from this amount of HP. Yep, as I thought, we lose that attempt. But it is definitely possible, so I'm going to try that again. Let's see how we do against him. I usually say before all of the gym battles, it's only when I get to Elite 4 I don't save in between Elite 4 members. And that's pretty much just due to I want to find a strategy that one-shots the Elite 4. Coming back to this Blaine battle low, we've set up the barrier so we do have partial badge boost glitch for some of our stats. But as you can see, we're pretty much one-shotting each Pokemon now. We've got higher defense. We can... Oh, Rapidash still hasn't... flipping heck, that's a lot of damage. I'm so happy he didn't make us flinch there as well. And another takedown. So this isn't working too well. Let's try one more time, and if not, I'm going to have to go against some of the trainers in his gym. Okay, so barrier, and one more barrier. You can only set it up 3 times before it starts saying it's not effective anymore. So we're going to use Acid first. It's not doing very much, but I want to get a few defense drops, see if he'll use Leer on me, but because of the AI in Gen 1, all he uses is agility, because it's a psychic type move, and the AI thinks that is super effective against me, but it's not, it's just raising his stats. Rapidash comes out, and it's a one hit with Surf this time. Okay, it wasn't last time, might have been a range. And Arcanine comes out, and it's a critical hit. We beat Blaine without losing any HP. That's pretty good. So there's only one other route we can go now. We need to go back to Saffron. We need to beat Rival, beat Giovanni, and we need to beat Sabrina before we can even go against Giovanni again. And considering we're weak to Sabrina's Psychic Pokemon, this is going to be a difficult section of the game. The Pidgeot, we know we can tank a few hits if we set up Barrier. So once we set up all 3 barriers, we've got good badge boost. We've just been hit by a Sand Attack. It's the last time you see Pidgeot use Sand Attack in the game. And we can start sweeping through the team. Gyarados is still going to be a problem, but the Leer does help us. We could set up another barrier here, which we're going to have to because we just leveled up, so that means that the badge boost glitch resets. So Growlithe's going to go down to a Surf once we set up the barrier again. He uses Leer on us again so we can set up another barrier. Goes again for Leer. Oh, so it didn't matter that we leveled up, we managed to reset it back up. And that means we should outspeed Alakazam, but we miss. Oh, no. Come on, hit. No. Oh, come on. That's bad luck. Oh, well, first attempt we didn't win, so we're going to have to go again. Let's see how we do this time. As last time, we'll set up the barriers. Level 39 on this attempt. Oh, critical hit meant I had to force going into... Come on, it's going to be free. We freeze it. Get in. Okay, that's clutch. Thankfully, he didn't use Dragon Rage on us as well, because we don't have a move to heal ourselves. Growlithe's not going to use very much against us, so hopefully we can get our badge boost glitch when he uses Leer. He can use Takedown to do big damage, but he doesn't hit on that attempt. Alakazam comes out. Going to use Acid, does half damage and defense drop. We can tank that. Oh, come on. Yes. As if we got confused there. Okay, we've got to beat this Venusaur in this attempt. Come on. No. Oh, yes. Yes, come on. That's lucky. That is very, very lucky. Oh, I love Gen 1. It just surprises you so much. Oh, wow. We got down to 3 HP, we were Leech Seed, and we got a clutch critical on Ice Beam. That's made my day. That has really made my day. It's not much to talk about with Giovanni. We're pretty much one-shotting his Pokemon. Even the Nidoqueen goes down with 1 Surf. So we can start moving on to Sabrina. Now this is going to be a hard battle. We need to make sure we can get these badge boost glitches done early. We need to make sure we outspeed, but Psychic hits first time. We get a special drop and we don't do much damage whatsoever. So we're going to have to look at this attempt again. So how are we going to get past her? This is what we need to figure out. And I realised that I needed a couple more levels, but I didn't want to use my rare candies yet, so the next closest place to get a few levels will be the Fighting Dojo right next to the gym. So we got up to level 43 by doing this, and we can have another go at Sabrina. This time, we should outspeed and do more damage a lot. Yes, there we go. So we're doing a lot more damage. Psychic is bad that it hits, but we can't do anything about that now. And we can probably set up against Mr. Mime. So I'm going to set up Barrier. Thankfully, he goes for Barrier as well. Barrier again. Goes for Confusion. We tank it just. And he goes for Barrier again. Okay, we're set up. We can go. It should one-shot every Pokemon now, even the Alakazam. Yes, we get a critical hit. And last up is Alakazam. Can we beat it with 1 Surf? No, but he goes for Reflect. Get in. That's lucky. That's very lucky. Gen 1 AI. They're not the smartest. So that only leaves Giovanni in terms of gym leads left to go. And considering the last battle with him, we pretty much one-shotted all of his Pokemon. That's going to be what we'll do here. We're going to one-shot the Rhyhorn. We hopefully should outspeed. No. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, no. No. Well, that went well. Okay, so we're going to have to think of a different strategy here. Rhyhorn can't do very much against us. We can't outspeed us to do the one-hit KO moves. So we can set up Barrier, and then we can try and one-shot all the team. We should be faster than this Dugtrio now. We are, so we can take it out in 1. Nidoqueen, we should be able to take out in 1 as well with Surf. Yep, we got a critical hit, so I don't know if that actually mattered. Nidoking comes out. This should be a one-shot as well. It is. And that just leaves Rhydon, so that I reckon Rhydon might be a 2-shot. Let's see how we do. So Surf goes out. And I don't know, we take it out in 1. Very easy battle for Tentacool. But you can guarantee this rival fight is not going to be easy. So, Pidgeot doesn't have Sand Attack now, but it does have other moves. And this helps us in this battle. It now has Agility, which means we can set up our Badge Boost glitch. He's just going to keep spamming Agility because it's a Psychic type move. And we can move past that with little bother whatsoever. Ice Beam's going to take out the Rhyhorn in 1 hit. Gyarados is probably going to be another 2-hit with Ice Beam. It's not, it's going to be a 3-hit. That's not good if he uses another Dragon Rage. I'm not sure we're going to be able to survive a Psychic from Alakazam now. This is going to come down to the wire. And we leveled up. You know what, I don't actually want... Do I want Hydro? Yeah, I want Hydro Pump. It's a much more powerful move, so we're not going to outspeed here. He uses Psychic, we're gone. Okay, so I'll be honest, I did this battle about 5-6 times before kind of giving up on the strategy I was doing. We know we can get consistently to the Alakazam without much problem whatsoever. Even when the Gyarados uses Dragon Rage, it's quite easy to get through to the Alakazam, but the Alakazam was always a stopping point. So I had to go and find a trainer and level up again, so I could be level 48 going into this battle and without... So I could calculate my experience points so I wouldn't level up during the battle. We get hit by a Dragon Rage here, but we're looking pretty good. Growlithe's going to go down to a Surf, of course. Very weak compared to us. Alakazam, do we one-shot it now with Hydro Pump? Oh, we miss. Do we one-shot? No. We tank it. This is very close. Can we beat the Venusaur? No. It's frozen. Get in. That's the second freeze so far this run. I actually get pretty lucky on freezes, it seems to be. I'm not too sure how we're going to do against Lorelei. We're not resistant again. Well, we're resisting all of her types. But so is she. She resists all of our moves. So we're going to set up Barrier. We're going to hit Hydro Pump. Doesn't do that much damage, but we've put it in range to use Rest, so now we can use Surf and start. It's going to be a free hit KO on Dugong. And then it wakes up, but... Oh, that's annoying. It held on with 1 HP. And I'm starting to lose PP quite quickly here. It's woken up again. I'm going to have to use Hydro Pump. I've not got many Hydro Pumps left now. Okay, so we're going to have to go Surf on Cloyster. It's going to be a 2-hit KO at the least. No, it's going to be a free hit. I might have to be higher level to do this. I might have to go back and use all my rare candies. Slowbro. It's going to be a free hit KO. Well, for now, it's just use that. I need to freeze it. I don't think I'm going to get the freeze. Oh, no, we do. We got the freeze. Ah, get in. Okay, so it's still going to take a lot of hits to take down the Slowbro, and we've still got the Jinx. We've still got the Lapras to go. I'm not sure we're going to have enough PP to be able to do this. Jinx is always a bit of an annoying Pokemon to go against, but we do get a critical hit with Hydro Pump. So now we've just got to use Surf on Lapras. I forget she has Confuse Ray. It's a very trolley move, and 1 Body Slam takes us down. If she hadn't have got a critical hit there, we probably would have been able to clutch through and win the battle. So I went back in, I used some rare candies, went to level 55, set up my barriers, and we're going to see what we can do against this Dugong. So now it's asleep. It should be a free hit KO with Surf. It is. There we go. That means a Cloyster will be a 2-hit KO with Surf. Ooh, we get a critical hit there, so it's definitely going to be a 2-hit KO. Spike kind of hits 3 times, but that's not the worst thing. Slowbro comes out. We need to get a freeze with this again. No freeze this time. No freeze. No freeze. Come on. Come on. Finally, we take it down. We're on to Jinx. Hydro Pump took it out last time, so it's going to do the same here. And again, Lapras is going to be the really annoying one. It has put us straight to sleep, and sorry, not asleep. We've confused straight away. Hydro Pump's going to be a free hit KO, but we haven't got enough PP to use it every turn. So now we're not confused. We need to use Surf to now take it down. If she uses a recovery item, this is going to make it very annoying. And there's a recovery item. There we go. Got a critical hit. That was hard work. That was definitely hard work. Considering we had no super effective moves, everything was resisted. And again, as with most videos when you do solo run, there's not much to say about Bruno. I didn't even go into this fight with full HP. Because he is... I don't understand why this was an Elite Four member. He uses terrible Pokemon. Why didn't you put a Primeape on that team? It might have made him a lot more difficult by having just a Primeape on that team. Like the Onix, no way. Like have 1 Onix but not 2. Machamp, fair enough. Even put another Machoke on that team. It could have been a lot better. But no, they had to put 2 Onixes on. I can understand the Hitmons being there, but... Nah, they could have done so much more with that team. Now for the Poison type trainer, Agatha. I know she's a Ghost type. She's like... said a Ghost type trainer, but all the Pokemon are Poison. Golbat comes out. We hit ourselves in Confusion. This is not looking good already. So we need to get the Ice Beam off. Get rid of that Golbat. And it's frozen solid. We can set up... Oh, I should have set Barrier up. That might have just... I don't think we've won this attempt. Unless we get very lucky. Nope, Nightshade goes out. Unless we get a freeze here, we are not going to... We get the freeze! What is our luck? Please don't hit us, Harbok. No, no, no. Yes, we hang on. I think we've won. I think we've won. Come on, I think we've won. Yes, I think we've won this. We've got full badge boost set up. We've just got the last Gengar. Hydro Pump. No. Well, to be fair, I think I was kind of expecting us to lose that one anyway. Ah, well, let's try that again. We're level 57 going into this. Ice Beam's going to take out the Gengar. Ice Beam's going to... Oh, it still doesn't take out the Golbat. We get another freeze on the Golbat. What is my luck with Ice Beam today? Okay, we're going to use Surf on the Haunter. That puts her into the recovery zone. And we can take it down without losing any HP. Golbat's still frozen, so we're going to use Ice Beam. Take it down. Arbok's going to come out. We're going to use Hydro Pump because it didn't work on Surf last time. And last up is Gengar, so we're going to go straight for Hydro Pump. Doesn't take it out in one, but we're going to... Can we do it with Surf? Yes, there we go. Okay, so 2 attempts on Agatha. That's not bad at all. Considering most times I go against Agatha, you're looking on average around about 5 times to beat her. So within the first 2 tries is very, very good. Next up we've got Lance, and I'm not too worried about this fight whatsoever. Apart from the Gyarados, that's probably going to be the worst one. If he uses Hyper Beam like he does there, it's going to do a lot of damage, but we can use that recharge turn to get Badge Boost glitch in. 2 Hyper Beams in a row. That's not look. Oh, and he uses Hyper Potion. I think we've lost this one. Can we do this? Leah, that means we can set up Badge Boost glitch again. We leveled up, so we need to do it anyway. Okay. Ice Beam can take out Dragonairs without Badge Boost. We're just going to have to go for it here. Just going to have to go for it. Aerodactyl, it misses with Supersonic. It is a very fast Pokemon. We take it down in 1. Dragonite, Ice Beam. We take it out in 1. Wow. I wasn't expecting us to do that well. So that leaves us just on 1 last trainer. It leaves us on the rival. Let's see how we do. We're going to set up our barriers. They're going to go for... Oh, that's Sky Attack. That's going to do quite a bit. Well, not too much after we've set barriers up. So let's use Ice Beam. Okay, super effective. Alakazam, I'm going to go for Hydro Pump here. This should do a lot of damage. Yes, that's a critical hit. That's taken down. Rhydon comes out. Surf should take that out in 1. And it does. Okay, so we're looking pretty good right now. Gyarados, considering how bad it was for Lance, it's going to be a problem for us. Dragon Rage does a lot of, well, it does 40 damage per turn, but we get the freeze again. How many freezes have I got from just the Elite Four? Like, can someone look back through the video and comment and tell me how many? Because this is insane. It's a 10% chance to freeze. Ice Beam, can we take out Venusaur? No, he uses, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Are you kidding me? Let's try again. We're so close. We're so close. Okay, I'm going to try and freeze the Pidgeot. Oh my god, what is my luck with this? How am I getting this lucky with freezes? This is insane. Okay, so Alakazam's going to come out. We know that the Hydro Pump does take it out, but I went for Ice Beam this time. Probably not the smartest thing, but okay, so we've got Rhydon. We know we can beat that. Okay, so that's done. Gyarados, this is the problem. Ice Beam. Come on, let's get another freeze. Get me 1 more freeze. Okay, there's one good thing about him using Leah. That's actually adding to our badge boost. So it means our attacks are going to be a lot better now. Raw is good. Surf. That should take it out in 1. Okay, so now we've just got the Venusaur. Last time, Ice Beam wasn't enough from just the barrier badge boost. This time it is because of Leah. Gyarados was the game changer. And we've done it. We've completed the game solo runned with just a Tentacool. The original jellyfish. The OG jellyfish has completed the game. So I'm interested to see how quickly we did that. It felt quick. That was a very enjoyable run. It was an enjoyable Pokemon to use. But what? We finished level 60. That's very good. 4.5 hours. That's decent. For a first stage evolution Pokemon, that's decent comparatively compared to like my other runs. I mean, it's not the quickest that I've done recently, but that is actually quite quick. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. This is video number 30, so the next video you're going to see is going to be the tier rankings for these latest 10. Please like, subscribe, you know, all that YouTube stuff. I'm wanting to get to 1,000 subscribers at some point this year, but we'll soon see how that happens. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye now.